Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is not going to be a haul. I'm actually going to do a mini tutorial for you guys. And this may seem super trivial to you, but I have had a ridiculous amount of requests on how to apply lipstick properly and how to make it last all day. So I'm going to show you two looks. The first one I'm going to do is going to be this look. It's a really simple, natural, everyday look that you can wear from the office to going out. And then I'm also going to do a look with red lips so you can see that really how this technique works. With a nude lip, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what I'm doing. You'll understand, but with a red lip, you'll really be able to see how this will help you essentially, because that's the biggest thing that I get asked is like, when you put on lipstick, why does it look so sloppy? How can you make it look cleaner? So I'm gonna show you how to do that now. So let me take this off and I will be right back. Okay, so now that the lipstick is completely off my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and take my foundation brush here. This is by Bdellium Tools. This is number 957. This still has a little bit of the foundation left on it from when I applied my foundation, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this and run it over my lips. Okay, so now you can see that it's basically taken the color off of my lips. And the reason that we do this, and the reason I do this especially, is because you want to take the natural color out of your lips so that the pigment that you're putting on your lip can really pop. It's the best scenario that I can think of to compare it to is like when you're a kid and you're coloring or painting on a white piece of paper or a white canvas. If you're using any other color, that color is not going to pop and be as vibrant as it would be against white. So that's why you really want to just wipe the slate clean and just have like a really bare canvas so the color can really pop on your lips. So now that that's done, I am first going to take, this is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Stark Naked. So this is a really nice natural color, and these are great. These really stay all day. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my Cupid's bow with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glowkit, and I am going to use the shade, if it'll open, I am going to use Sunburst. I'm going to go ahead and use that on my Cupid's bow. So you can see that there. And that just calls attention to your lips, and it's gonna just bring the eyes to your lips and make them look a little bit fuller. So you don't need to do that, but I like to, just because if it's gonna make it it's gonna add a little something and make it look better, why not? And it's just fun. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay lip pencil, and I like to overline my lips a little bit more just to make them look extra full. You don't have to do this, but again, this is how I apply my lipstick, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So you can see where my natural lip line stops, and where I'm lining just goes just a little bit lower than my natural lip line. Again, I go just above my lip line again. Okay. So you can see where I've just done literally the perimeter of my lips. And now I'm going to go ahead and just fill that in. Okay, and you don't need to worry about this really being perfect. Sometimes, you guys, I will just use this and put on some Burt's Bees, which is my favorite lip balm. I'll go ahead and do that. And especially if I'm like running late, this will be my lip for the day. So if you just want to stop here, you can do that. This lasts all day. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. Again, this is Stark Naked. This stays on all day long, so you can just put this on in any of the colors with some lip balm and go. I am going to go ahead and apply this liquid lip. It's Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Pure Hollywood. This also lasts all day. The reason why I like to start with a lip pencil too, and with the foundation, it kind of acts as a stain. So now your lips are already prepped. It already has some pigment and some color on it. So when you top it with this, it's really going to layer up. So if this does wear off throughout the day, you're still going to have that color underneath. And it also acts, the liner is almost like a primer in a way, because you're building that color and you've already got something on your lip. So it's going to help this adhere to your lips as well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And also with liquid lipsticks, I always kind of like to halfway smile, because you don't want this to you know, apply it and then you see the natural little lines that you have in your lips. You don't want to then smile and then look like it's cracking. So always just kind of do this so it settles in those lines as well, so you have an even application. I know this probably looks really ridiculous, but just roll with it, okay? And now, you also, the liner helps because you have a guideline now. So now that you have that all mapped out, it's a lot easier to just throw the lipstick on, because now you don't have to worry about it being so messy, because you've already lined it. Now you just have to color in the lines. Okay, so now that that is applied, you can see that I've kind of gone outside the lines just a bit. So I'm going to show you how to clean that up, because that is the biggest thing. People will say to me too, like, how do your lips always look so precise, or you know, you don't have any, like, it's not really crooked or jaggedy when you apply it. And my best friend especially is like, I don't know how to do that. You need to show me how to apply lipstick, because mine's all over the place. So the best trick is to take a brush like this. This is Urban Decay. This is just a shadow brush, it says. I think I got this in the first Naked palette. You can see it's just a flat brush. I don't know why you would use this for shadow. I use this for concealer. So again, just like the foundation brush, this still has a little bit of the concealer that I used earlier on it. So I'm just gonna leave that, or use that leftover concealer to clean up my lips. So basically all you do is you just go in and use this like an eraser. I hope I don't look too ridiculous doing this. So you can just keep doing that until you like it. I'm pretty happy with this right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lip gloss. And usually I like a matte lip, but today I'm feeling some gloss. What is on my face? Okay, so today I'm feeling some gloss, so I'm going to use NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. It looks like this. These are really inexpensive. You can get these at Ulta. I love this brand. Their lip liners are great. All their lip products, shadows, blushes, anything that I've used of theirs is really inexpensive and it's great quality. So definitely check out this brand. I think they have them at certain drugstores too. I haven't discovered any that have any that carry it. Maybe CVS. I think I did see NYX at CVS once, but don't hold me to that. It's been a while. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this on top. Just add a little something, something. Okay, so that is my first lip. This is a really good everyday lip color. It's really easy, wears really well, looks good on any skin tone, and this can go from day to night, so kind of like how I have on right now. I have more of a bold eye, shimmering eye for Saturday night, and then you can just layer the, or couple this with a nude lip like this one, or you can spice it up with a red lip, which is what I'm going to show you now. So let me take this off and we will get to the red lips. Okay, back to the bare naked lips. First step, foundation brush, Bdellium Tools 957. Go ahead and get rid of these lips here. All right, Cupid's Bow, again with Sunburst by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. Okay. This time I'm going to go in with MAC Lip Pencil in Brick. Looks like this. And then I'm going to line these bad boys. Again, just below my lip line. Also helps if you're like resting your arm on something too, just if you are worried about keeping a steady line. Some people will also draw an X here. I just kind of can start with a X sort of like that, just so it's, you can make sure it's even. I just kind of freehand it, but whatever works for you. Okay, again, you can see it's not perfect at all. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. I already tell this is going to be needing to be cleaned up like hell, but just keep it going. Oh yeah, whoops. Okay, so again, this is nowhere near perfect, so don't even worry about it. Everyone like that comes up to me and asks me how I do my lips, or friends that have asked me, family that's asked me, again, like it starts out like this. It looks like a mess at first, so just roll with it. This is the whole point of these tips. So I'm just going to work on cleaning it a little bit now as I talk and mess it up more. Okay. All right, and with red lips or a bold lip, I kind of clean up throughout the process. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush again and just start cleaning up. Now, it's important to apply a decent amount of pressure because you're kind of wiping it away, but instead of rubbing off your foundation and your powder, you have concealer on your brush, so it acts as a barrier and it's not just wiping away your foundation and your face makeup. So make sure you have something on the brush, because otherwise if you use a brush like this, you're just going to be wiping off your makeup and then it's just not going to work correctly. I also will like kind of wipe the excess lipstick off of the brush onto my hand, just so you're not wiping that color off and re-wiping it somewhere on your face. Okay, so now once you've done that, I'm going to go back in with Brick. It's going to fix what I screwed up before. So you can see that already this is much cleaner. The lines are much more precise. So now I'm going to go ahead with my lip brush. This is by Real Techniques. I just got this at Ulta. I'm not sure. It's retractable lip brush. So it's, whoop, this is what it looks like. It's flat, sturdy, because I've already used this today. I'm going to go in with MAC Ruby Woo, my absolute favorite MAC lipstick. The one that, if you watched my last video, the one that looks like it got chewed up by a dog or some sort of wild animal. I'm going to go ahead with this lip brush. Just get a little bit of color on there. Doesn't have to be crazy. And then go ahead and just do the same thing that you did before. Just going to go over your lip liner. Again with the stupid half smile thing that I do. I think it's just a lot easier to go in with a brush than it would be to put the actual lipstick to your mouth, because you can be a lot more precise about where you're putting the color instead of just rubbing the lipstick all over and just getting it everywhere. It's just more helpful to have a brush. This one especially, because it gets very thin and narrow at the top, so you can really get in at the top and in fine lines without, you know, getting it everywhere. So I do dig this brush. Let's get a little bit more color on my brush here. Sorry this is taking so long. You never realize how long it takes you to like put lipstick on or do anything until you're filming it. And you're like, I'm so sorry, this feels like it's 14 hours long. I'm going to speed this up. Okay. So you can see that I just need to clean up around the edges just a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and do that same thing that you did with the lip pencil again. pigment. Okay, so you can see now that it has really cleaned up. I'm going to grab just a little bit more concealer because especially with bold lips, once you start cleaning it up a little bit, sometimes it'll smudge and stain a little bit. So I'm just going to grab a little bit concealer just to clean that up, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back with my trusty Paw Palette. As you can tell, I've used this earlier, and that is my concealer right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab a little bit of that on the brush and continue to clean it up. And you don't need a whole lot. I just put a little bit on my brush. You can even tell how much there. And I'm actually going to wipe most of that, just kind of pat it on my hand because you don't want to put too much. And then I'm going to just finish up. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Alright guys, that is the end of that. So this is how you do the red look. All the products that I used are going to be listed down below and where you can get them as usual. I hope that these tips helped you. I hope that you can now rock a fabulous lip and have it last all day. Again, you could top this with a gloss. I am a fan of the matte colors, as you all know if you have been watching my other videos. So I just prefer to leave it like this. Again, this color looks awesome on any skin tone. So like I just mentioned, all products will be listed below and where to get them. If you like this video, if it helped you out, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.